Okay, so this is a quick update on the eggs. I'm keeping the incubator at 99.6 instead of 100 for purposes that I've read that if you have the temperature set at 99.5, you'll most likely get more hens than roosters. I wanted to test that theory out. So I also wanted to show you that some of the ones I put in the incubator did not come through. So that would be another 4. I have 4 that didn't do anything, probably because I left them sitting out on the counter. I was planning on eating those, but we changed our mind and I wanted to see if it'll do anything. So this is what I have in there so far. 12 plus 1 on that side, 2 on that side, and I kind of keep them up against there, so whenever it moves it'll roll them and rotate them too just a little bit, so I won't have to do so much work. So I wanted to show you this real quick. I don't want to keep the top off too much, but I do have little smiley faces on them. You probably can't see that. It's not much happening in that one. Let's see. I think I moved the more developed ones. As you can see, that one's pretty dark. That's like the one that's furthest along. It's gonna be all lonely. The date on that one is 12/13, so we're getting pretty close to the hatch date. The rest of them you can kind of see the little dots in them. I think the little dot is like right there. Can't really see it that good. Some of these look really good. Hopefully I'm trying not to drop any. That one is so speckled you can't really see anything. That's a newer one. This one's a good one. Let's see. You can, there it is. You can see all the veining in there on that one. You actually see a little embryo in there. It's moving. Oh my goodness. You see it, guys? That's so neat. Oh my gosh. Can't believe I'm actually doing this. And it's working. Anyway, so I just wanted to show you guys that those are like my most productive ones so far. Let me put the top back on here. Alright, so it has a set temperature. It'll go back up to 99.5. I'm trying to keep them warm as possible, and humidity in the bottom, which that looks pretty good. Anyway, I'll give you guys another update whether the one that's the oldest hatches or if it dies. Hopefully it stays alive. Oh, okay. I'll be back with another update. Okay guys, today is day 19. I have the first egg and the only egg in lockdown, but I wanted to show you the progress of the rest of them, a few of them. Sorry for that light glare. So you can clearly see there is some life in there, and she hopefully is moving around well in there. So that's one. You can see the air sac down here is doing pretty well. I'm so excited. It's morning time, little sisters, wake up. Now I've set the temperature, and the temperature has been set to 99.6. I read on a website there's nothing in there yet. That's a pretty new egg. I read on a website that the best rate to get hens instead of roosters are at 99.6. I mean 99.5. So I just raised it up a tenth of a degree to 99.6. As you can see, there's life in there. Seems to be doing well and moving. And that one was on day, well, this one was put into the incubator on the 19th. That first one was put in the incubator, oh good God, incubator on the 19th. This one was put into the incubator on the 27th. So there's not much going on in there, not that I can see. I don't see anything going on quite yet, but it's still early. Today's the 31st, so it's only been 3 days. So we'll give that a couple more days. This one was incubated on the 29th, so this is even newer. Shouldn't see anything, which is the truth. This next one was incubated. Oh, I don't have a date on this one. I should be ashamed. This one, who knows when I put it in the incubator. But I thought I saw something. Oh, look, there it is. Doesn't look like it's moving a lot, so it must be a pretty new egg. I see the veining in it, so it's fine. At least for the moment. It's a newer one. This one was 12/22. You can see it in there. Like I said, today's the 31st of December. So that one's doing well. This one was done, although you can see a little dot, little eye there. Just let it refocus. There it is. That one's moving pretty good. This one was done on the 22nd. There it is. So it's fairly new too. It hasn't gone into the jumping phase, what I call it. And they bouncing around in there. This next egg was on the 24th. It's in there somewhere. I see the veining. There it is. This was the 24th. The 26th. This one was on the 25th. Let's see. Two more to go. This one was on the 22nd. I don't know if that looks good or not. Oh, there it is. This was on the 22nd. I'm doing good. And the last one was on the 28th, which was a day or so ago, which you shouldn't really see much of anything, which I don't. All right, so that's the consensus of what we have so far. And then I have the last one. I'm not going to touch it because it's in lockdown. I'll come back with some video on 3 days from now, on the 3rd or the 4th, whenever it starts to hatch, of January. So I'll keep you updated. I also have a video playing with chick sounds, just to encourage this one egg to go ahead and peck its way out. This is the only egg that I have, so there is no other noise besides itself. So I actually have my phone playing to a video to help encourage the egg and the chick to help it peck its way out. Hopefully this is helping and not stressing it out. It looks like it's still doing pretty good. I'll keep you posted. Okay, so it is about 20 minutes to 4. Today is still the 22nd day. It is still trying to hatch. It's been at least 12 hours, and thus far as it has gotten, it's been at least 12 hours, and as far as it has gotten. So I'm gonna wait another 12 hours. The temperature is still set to 99.5. I dropped it 1/10 of a degree just to make sure. It's still moving, and I still hear cheeping, so we're just gonna hope for the best and see how it goes within the next 12 hours. Usually I'm up at 3 or 4, so hopefully this little one is out by the time I wake up in the morning. If not, then we will probably just have to assist in helping it hatch. But I hope I don't have to do that. It seems like it sounds healthy and is peeping the shell pretty good, and we'll just see. I'll keep you updated. Okay, this is the update. It's still the 22nd day. She finally hatched. There she is, drying off. It is approximately almost 5 minutes to 1 o'clock. I'm tired. I did go to sleep about like 7:30ish, 8 o'clock, and I woke up at like 11:40 just to check, and she was already out of the shell. So what I did then was I just came and turned this heat lamp on, let it get up to 99.8, and I put her in there because the incubator that I had her in, it was still on rotation for the other eggs that I had in there. So it was a little dangerous because it kept moving every hour, and I didn't want her to stay in there all night and risk the chance of damaging her wings or her legs or breaking her neck, because of course, you know, when they first come out, they're always flopping around and trying to get their balance, which she doesn't have yet. I hope it's a girl. That's what I was shooting for. That's why I had the temperature set to 99.6. We'll see in a day or so. I'm going to bed. Good night. I'll see you in the morning. She should be fluffed up by then and still alive, hopefully. Okay guys, it has been a few weeks since I've recorded the progress for my chickens that I was incubating. So out of the eggs that I did incubate in the beginning, as I was learning the process of the incubation and the growth stages, I think I've tossed away maybe 15 to 20 unfertilized eggs, or eggs that were past the point of growing. But I did get 11 out of 12 to hatch, and they look very different from each other. Some have white heads, accent heads, and others came out with a black head. So I'm trying to figure out, is this for black Australorps? Is this like an identification point, males versus females? But at the same time, my goal was to run the incubator at 99.6, which is I read on Brian C. It's an incubator company, a chicken incubator company that sells products to incubate eggs and stuff. They said the best chances to get more hens was having the temperature set at 99.5, and I had it set 99.6 for the entire incubation period through their hatch day. So let me show you what these chickens look like. They're approximately 3 to 4 weeks old. Of course, you know, it was staggered because some eggs didn't incubate at the same time. I was pulling eggs from out of the chicken coop as they were laying it, and that's how I was testing it. So these birds are all different sizes, but the wing pattern all indicate on every single one of these chickens, they look like they will be female. This is the best I could do. But I do want to show you the head color. I already kicked them outside. They're up under a heat lamp. These little birds are stinky, and I have tried to deal with it in the house, but I can no longer. We still have cold nights. They're all still alive. They're inside of the chicken coop with the other girls. As you can see, my other girls are doing great. We have eggs out the wazoo still, even because it's not long days yet, and they're still giving me eggs on top of eggs on top of eggs, and it's only 4 girls, and I'm about to add 11 more to our flock. The guys are separate. They're out there on the back side of the yard, so I don't want any more fertilized eggs. These are enough. Anyway, let me get in here and show you. They're still kind of skittish, and yes, I had this mesh wire on there because we have cats in the house, and so I want to try to keep them protected. All right, hold on. Hold on for a second. I'm trying to get some regular light. Oh, that didn't do anything, did it? Anyway, so let's see. And they are definitely in their ugly phase. So you guys are just gonna have to try to work with me here. All right, so these girls are pretty big. Let's see if I can turn the light off if you can be able to see their colors a little bit better. Now, as you can see, some of them have white heads, others have black heads. They're starting to feather out. They all look great, happy and healthy. Some of them are bigger than others. And yeah, I have never seen, my first batch of my 6 girls, they did not have white heads like this. So I'm not sure if the white heads indicate if they're boys or if it's just a different pattern for Australorps. Now let me see if I can get the wing pattern so I can show you at least on one of them. They all look the same. I'm gonna get my biggest girl, the first one that hatched. She was alone for about 2 weeks. Yeah. So let me grab her. Let me see if I can grab her without scaring the rest of them to death. Big girl. I don't know if you're the big girl. You're not the big girl. Come on, big girl. Come on. Come on. I've been trying to... I got you. Wait. I'm sorry. Now, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to eat you. As you can see, her wings are feathered out all the way back to her chest. So, and they all look like this. So I'm going to assume, and they're starting to get their little combs on the front. They all look about like that. Here you go. Get back in there with your babies, your sisters. Let me turn this on because I know y'all about to freeze to death. All right. So that's the deal with that. Like I said, they look great. They're eating good. They're definitely pooping well. They're about 3 to 4 weeks old is my really rough estimate on their age. The oldest would be 4 weeks. The youngest is probably about 2.5 weeks old. I'm gonna close it back up because it is a little chilly. And my other girls are, hey girls. These are my other girls. They're doing just fine. Hey ladies. Yep, they're doing fine. All right, so that is my official update for my trial and error test to see if I can get all girls and not roosters. Time will tell within the next 3 to 4 weeks when they start getting their combs and stuff intact a little bit better. I got my fingers crossed and I hope that they all, I have my fingers crossed and I hope that they all are girls, because if they are not girls, I will definitely be putting them up for free on the farm selling page around my area. I have no interest in any more roosters at all. So if I'm just stuck with 4 hens, I'm just stuck with 4 hens and I'll be happy with that. But yeah, that's all I have so far for this update. I'll come back in a few more weeks and show you what they look like. I'm probably going to let them out once they get 6 weeks with the rest of the flock. That might be a very bad decision, but they can't stay in that small cage for long. They are keeping each other warm in that small space, and they have their safety in numbers, even though nothing's going to eat them. All right, well, I'll be back to give you guys another update in a few weeks.